Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my channel. My name's Root Negative and let's get cracking. I wanted to do a video because I feel like I have a unique perspective on a current issue on the YouTube platform. And that's how much YouTube creators are getting paid for creating content. Now Susie Lou released a video last night, my time last night, basically saying that yeah, she's a bit upset. Now, and also Stejo did the same thing. For those that don't know, Stejo and Susie Lou are together. So they're kind of on the same page with regards to what their complaints are. Now, their complaints are that the orange line is their estimated monetized playbacks, right? And the blue line is all the people watching. Now, the complaint is that people are using Adblock. And what I wanted to do is I wanted to talk a little bit about that, and because I feel like there's a bigger issue at play here. Now, this is my channel. This is the Root Negative channel. That's been going for, holy shit, 3 years now. Unfortunately, I'm, fairly sporadic when it comes to videos, and I've never been quite serious about it. It's never been a job for me. It's always been a hobby. But you can see here that I have the same thing. It's roughly 5 to 1, 6 to 1, even 10 to 1 nearly ratio of views to estimated monetized playbacks. So basically for every 10 people that watch one of my videos, 9 of them have Adblock. 90% uptake on an app. Now you might wonder why. Because I wonder why about a lot of things. Now you might notice up in my right hand corner here, I've clicked it, but it hasn't actually shown. That's because this is window capture. But I have Adblock. Look at this. Can I bring up options or something? Here we go. Adblock. And I'm a content creator. Why do I have Adblock? Well, let's jump on to Enter Elysium's channel. He's the first one here.
Hello, I'm Enter Elysium.
Thank you, buddy. Well done. What we're going to do is we're going to I'm going to disable Adblock, and we're going to see what happens. Now, obviously, if with Adblock on, you jump in the channel, and off the video goes. It's, quite a seamless viewing experience. Rightio, if I, could I block this and unblock this entire domain? Don't run pages on page, user, Enter Elysium. Exclude. Okay, so that's how you exclude a content creator. Let's click on this video and see what happens. Unskippable 15-second ad. Do I like this ad? No, fuck off. Now, I'll talk about ads in a minute. Okay, funny ad. It's a Maltesers ad. Cool, whatever. I'm in Australia, by the way. In case you didn't realize from the what's-his-face. Now, at 10 minutes in the video, we'll see what happens. There's another ad. I'll close it. At 20 minutes in the video, we'll see what happens. Waiting. Another ad. We'll skip it. This time for men's clothing. At 30 minutes in the video, there's another ad. This time for some sort of trading site. And then at the end of the video, there is yet another ad. Now, you might be saying, yeah, he's creating content. He's entitled to monetize his content. Yeah, definitely. But there's, and this is a little bit more beyond just should content creators get paid. This is more of a philosophical debate of, what kind of advertising is actually appropriate. Because there's no debate that content creators should get paid for the work they do. There's no debate there. If you're doing work, you're entertaining people, you're entitled to earn money from that, I think. And that's never going to be debated. The thing that is debated, though, is why on earth is there a 90% uptake on an optional thing that removes ads from YouTube? Let's have a look. Over the lifetime of my channel, taking a little bit of time. Okay, this has always been fairly you know, lopsided. And over time, though, it becomes more so. Well, actually, it becomes a little bit less so. Maybe this is different for other channels. However, I want to say in the last 6 months, right? The last 6 months, there's been this really big change in the way YouTube do their advertising. It's more intrusive. You have more unskippable ads. You know, I had a 5-minute unskippable ad before a video, and that was for a 8-minute video the other day. So I was going to have to sit through 5 minutes of ad to watch an 8-minute video, which isn't going to happen, right? I installed Adblock that day. And that change in the approach to advertising is what I have an issue with. So much so that I am demonetizing all my videos on YouTube. Okay, all these are scheduled and monetized, so I'll need to take that off. But I'm in the process of demonetizing all of the videos on my channel because I don't agree with what YouTube is doing in that regard. So, coming full circle, let's come back to the complaints of, you know, content creators that have valid complaints. You know, they're saying, my business is going poorly. Now, this is a business, all right? When you supply a product or service and you get paid for that product or service, it's a business, okay? It's not a job per se, because the entirety of, you know, these content creators' income is dependent upon themselves. It's a business. It's not just a job. They're not getting paid by a boss. They're getting paid by themselves, basically. And their strategy and their approach to how they conduct their business is going to determine how much money they earn, right? And there's always strategy in business. So right now, their businesses are going south, okay? The profitability is decreasing. Susie Lou mentioned that she's working 5 days and getting paid for 2. Okay, so the profitability isn't there. And this is a rule in business that you shouldn't be reliant upon one supplier for more than 60% of your income. So if you have one supplier, one person who pays 60% of your turnover, that's risky, okay? Because as soon as that 60%, that supplier, something changes with them, the profitability of your business decreases a great deal, as we're seeing here. Now, strategy. What can we do? So Susie Lou and Steve Joe have taken up the strategy of asking people to turn off the Adblock, okay, which is a valid strategy. All right, everything's valid, and we just have different levels of effectiveness. But I feel like it's not dealing with the bigger issue at hand here, which is, why are all these people using Adblock? And why would they use Adblock? You know, it's nothing to do with you as the content creator. You know, they love you. They subscribe to you. They watch, you know, they listen to you for hours every week. They like what you do. So how can you make money still doing this? And it's, you know, through things like Patreon that I think the future exists for content creators. I think that with you know, this kind of subscriber model, this is probably where it is. Now, there's another example I want to use. I'll go here. Baumi. All right, here's a very large Dota YouTuber. Okay, I've been watching him for, I want to say, 1.5 years now. And he's entertaining, right? What he has done in the last 6 months is he started streaming on Twitch more regularly. Like, he had an account, but he rarely used it. Now he's streaming much more regularly. Why? Because his income from YouTube started to decrease rapidly. And he needed to diversify his income streams. So he started streaming on Twitch. So this was the other way that a content creator is getting around this whole Adblock issue. And I think that the point of this video is just to point out that there is a large issue at play. It's not just that, you know, people are using Adblock and it's targeted at you and they're trying to jip you out of money. And that's not the case for any content creator. The reality is that ads have become so intrusive that people have to use Adblock to get a decent viewing experience. And therein lies the crux of the matter. So I hope that this has given you some insight into what the behind the scenes is like and my perspective on things. I might be completely off base with this. I might be barking up the wrong tree. However, you know, I've been doing this for 3 years and I've earned $4,000 off YouTube. I'm not the most successful person. However, I feel like this kind of insight gives me, you know, a point of view that isn't common. You know, I have 3 million views on my channel. That's a decent amount of views, you know. I have 11,000 people that follow me and have continued to follow me, even though my content has been sporadic. You know, if things changed, you know, if I was relying on this and things changed, I would try and do something. Let's have a look at my highest earning video. I think it's the logistics robot video I did back in Factorio. Yeah, $125. How good's that? 100,000 views. That's a lot of views. My analytics are very, very interesting. I'm big in Germany, by the way. The Germans, they love me. I'm pretty sure they don't get most of my jokes. But I think this video has gone long enough. I think that I've got my point across. So thank you for listening, and I hope to see you around next time.